Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Dawn Channel. We're here in downtown Las Vegas at the Fremont Street Experience on a Saturday evening. Crowd's looking kind of light here. This gentleman here hails from Trinidad, plays the steel drums, as you could see there. And one of the many street performers out here. They have about 38 or 39 of these circles in which the street performers perform. And they win the spots via a lottery, but some of the street performers started kind of selling off their best slots to other street performers, and the city caught wind of that, and so they stopped that, and now they have some rule where you have to be there like 30 minutes before at that circle, no more than 30 minutes before, to try and reserve that spot. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It looks like fireworks up there, huh? This canopy extends 4 blocks long here on Fremont Street. It is the world's third largest LED screen, third only to Resorts World, the one on the side of the Resorts World there at on the Las Vegas Strip, and then the first largest, world's largest, is there at the Sphere, behind Palazzo and Venetian, down there just behind the Strip. So definitely check all three out while you're here. It's a moment in time in history. I'm sure at some point the Sphere will be dwarfed by yet another large LED screen somewhere. But for now, that's the way it stands. So we have the D Hotel and Casino over here on the left. It used to be Fitzgerald's back in the day. They, oddly enough, used to have in Fitzgerald's downtown in Reno as well. Both of them now long gone. That name is no more in here in the two largest metropolitan regions of the state. We're going to go inside in the game here, so both Las Vegas and the Reno Sparks area. And take a look at this infinity floor. That's pretty cool. It's been a little while since we've been in here. It opened up in January, so we wanted to come in here and take a look at some of the games again. You can see they've got pinball over here, which reminds me they have the Pinball Museum down there just south of Mandalay Bay on the Strip. So definitely check that out as well. No admission fee down there. You just have to pay to play whatever games you want down there. So that's pretty cool. Here's Whack-A-Mole. This reminds me of work. Put one fire out and another one comes up, right? And then you got a little, a little horse racing action here. Lucky Downs. Or no. Is that what that is? Yeah, that is what it is. Okay. I thought it was skee ball there for a minute. But they have all manner of games. There's skee ball. Gosh, that game used to get me back in the day. This is the Tipsy Gypsy. This is the little bar here that they have inside in the game. I'm going to try and zoom in on some of the prices here. So it looks like it's $8 for a Bud Light draft here. Yeah, that's going to be up to you, whether that's something you want to spend. And you have the little basketball shooting contest there. And some more just kind of over the top games. Of course, air hockey, you got to have that, right? And then these are the wall of prizes that you can win, with the number of tickets needed in order to claim that prize. Infinity floor over here still going. Good, let's go check out this room here. You got some, I guess those are prizes. And the claw, of course. Back in the day, back in the 80s, they used to have those in like every convenience store everywhere. Pac-Man, sit-down Pac-Man there. I remember they had one at the laundromat when our washing machine broke when I was a kid. We used to have to go to the laundromat, sit there and beg for a quarter so I could go and play Pac-Man. Of course, it didn't last very long. I would get gobbled up pretty quickly. But so we're back out here on the main promenade here on Fremont Street. This canopy over here really does put on quite a show. It is quite an immersive display down here for the senses, certainly in terms of sight and sound, with the music playing at the 3 different stages that they have. The 3rd Street stage is right here off to our left, and there it is. And they actually have like a dancing DJ there right now. And then here's one of the street performers here. There are probably about 10 of these guys down here with these suits. That perform. I know it's hard work for sure. It's nothing I want to be doing. Yeah, they sweat in there, like crazy. But they have just so many of them down here now. So now walking here in between Fremont Casino and Four Queens Casino on Fremont Street. These used to be opened up to two-way vehicular traffic back in the day until city leaders and casino leaders got together and said, we're losing all sorts of business to the Strip. And that was when the mega resort era really started to kick into gear down there. So they decided to close off the roadway and create this modern pedestrian mall promenade that you see here today. And I'd say it's been an overwhelming success. The thing about it is it's very compact. I really like that psychedelic look there on the canopy. Like red and purple and green and blue. That's really cool. This guy here, I purchased one of these. I purchased that one right there in the middle. The Bellagio sitting in with the fountains right there. Really, really cool. I didn't purchase that exact one, but purchased it a week ago. Wanted to show you. That's the first time I've seen them with the Star Wars theme there. That's pretty cool. And so moving down here to what I call the big corner here at Casino Center Boulevard and Fremont Street. The Four Queens, Fremont Casino, Binion's, and the Golden Nugget, all occupying the four corners of this intersection. Each of these casinos lasts an entire city block, stretches for an entire city block. So each one has gobbled up properties over the years, and that has, of course, contributed to their size and scope of the operations nowadays that they have down here. So now crossing Casino Center Boulevard on this Saturday evening. Crowds, again, still kind of light out here. Not quite what I would expect. If you're new to the channel, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. It really helps recommend us to other viewers. Absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So these guys here are like contortionists and I guess breakdancers and stuff. I'm told that they actually perform somewhere down on the Strip, but that they come up here on Fremont to make some extra cash. I don't know if that's true, but I do know it takes them a while to start performing. So quite fortuitous for me to actually grab one of them while they're doing something. Although that would look more like stretching than anything, but what do I know? So yeah, so we're all just going to stand here now, and tips, they say tips start the show. That's unfortunate. If you're also if you're obviously on YouTube, please check out my wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter, here on YouTube. Does astrology and spirituality. And as always, remember, here on the Vegas Dawn channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays right here on the Vegas Dawn channel on YouTube.